Today, we are exploring something absolutely mind-blowing, the metaphysics of systems and the simulation of worth. We're going to go on a pretty incredible journey here. I mean, we're starting out at the absolute, unfathomable edge of the universe, and we're going to end up right at your office desk. So let's get right into it.
We're launching immediately into the deep end with a question that just refuses to go away. Think about it. If everything is created by nature, who or what actually created nature? It's kind of the ultimate unanswerable origin question, right? Because at some point, either this chain of creation continues forever and ever, or something has to exist without being created at all. Reality itself. It's something entirely outside of our everyday language.
Now, you might be thinking of that super trendy modern idea of simulation theory. It sounds incredibly high-tech and honestly almost fashionable right now. But here's the catch. It doesn't actually solve the problem. I mean, if we're living in a simulation, who created the creator of the simulation? See what I mean? Simulation theory just takes this ancient question and dresses it up in a new costume. It merely moves the exact same mystery of creation one level higher.
Which brings us to the final metaphysical wall. This is literally where physics, philosophy, religion, and simulation theory all just collide. They can build brilliant models, they can invent absolutely beautiful mathematical languages and calculate forces, but they all eventually hit this exact same wall. Why is there anything at all? It's a heavy question, isn't it? Just let that sit for a second.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we have to completely break down our own perception of reality to even begin to understand this, starting with time. Time makes existence even stranger. Because think about it, time is not something we see directly. It's not some separate substance. What we're actually observing is just change, motion, decay, sequence. Even the strict scientific definition of a second entirely depends on a physical process, specifically the frequency of a cesium atom. So, in practice, time is measured purely through change. Without change, time practically vanishes.
And you know, space is exactly as slippery. When we try to picture absolute nothingness or perfect emptiness, we almost always fail. We tend to just imagine empty space, like a really dark room. But empty space is already something. It has distance. It's like a stage where something could appear. Even a true vacuum in modern physics still has fields and tiny energies bubbling away. True absolute emptiness, a state with absolutely no observer, no memory, no possibilities, is a concept the human mind honestly probably cannot even imagine.
So the core takeaway here is that science is absolutely incredible at measuring the how. It can describe space-time, gravity, distance, and motion just perfectly. But science has not explained why there is space, why there is time, or why there is anything capable of changing in the first place. That absolute why is still a massive question mark. That final question still belongs entirely to metaphysics.